Hello, everyone. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is where we look at the next 7 days from when you're watching. So we'll see what to expect the next 7 days and also get any messages and guidance that wants to come through from your spirit team as well. Before we get started, well, first off, I am available for private readings. You can book on my website, kittyoutsidethebox. I will link that down below. And let's get started before we draw a card for each group to help you use your intuition to decide which reading is for you. Let's set our intention for the week. Let's set our goal. What is a goal you have? What is your intention? What do you want to get out of the next 7 days? Get clear on that. We'll set our intention and we'll let this candle burn all the way through. All right. What is the card for group number 1? I like this one. We're going to leave them face down and reveal them in your reading. I love the backs of these. What is the card for group number 2? And then lastly, what is the card for group number 3? All right, group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. Pause the video if you need more time. Timestamps and chapters are below, and I will see you in your reading. Welcome, group number 1, to your week ahead reading. You're drawn to this card here. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You are all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading today. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What is going on in the next 7 days for group number 1? You have card number 6, Ocean of the Ancestors, Sacred Lineage, Belonging, Family. Ooh, so there's definitely a theme this week of family. You could be connecting more with your ancestors, connecting more with your living family. We will see what this is all about. I love that the number 6 is associated with this card because 6 in numerology is about like our relationships with others and family. Like a life path number 6 are a lot of times their main focus in life, their purpose has to do with building a family or being a part of a family. So we'll see what that's about. And let's roll the Astro Dice to begin. This can be a little loud when it hits the table, just FYI. What's going on in the next 7 days for group number 1? We have the moon in Aries in the 7th house. Yeah, relationships are highlighted. Relationships with your mother could be really highlighted. Very interesting because the moon could be mother energy, but also the moon rules over Cancer, and Cancer is a sign that is all about family as well. The 7th house is all about relationships with others, all types of relationships. It could be romantic, partnerships in business. And then we have Aries here. Aries is a sign that really takes initiative, goes after what they want, makes things happen, like very fiery sign. So there could be this energy too of taking action to find partnership this week or to heal family stuff, things in your lineage, ancestral stuff, generational stuff. Let's get more cards out, but we can definitely see there's a theme of relationships and especially with family. Spirit, please tell me more. What's going on the next 7 days for group number 1? Card number 18, Blind Spot. Oh, okay. There's some sort of blind spot here, Spirit's drawing your attention to. Let's see if we can see something you're not seeing. What is this about, Spirit? What is this about? The Lamb, card number 23, Nothing is ever late and everything is as it should be. Trust in the salve. Lamb is making me think of baby. This is interesting. Okay. Let's get another card. I think I need to get one more oracle, but let's get a chakra card. Oh, Spirit, what is this about? Tell us more. Oops, one of these cards. Well, this card keeps appearing in different readings. I don't know if you see this. Okay, but we have, dreams, messages, signs, symbols, guidance. Okay. Your ancestors, especially your spirit guides, especially specifically your ancestors, have been trying to send you messages, but you're not seeing them. You could be getting these in your dreams specifically, but it could be other signs as well. But they're trying to guide you. They're trying to move you forward. There might be some area in your life you might think it's too late, like, oh, it's too late for me to find love or get married or have the job, or you might have these limiting beliefs right now that it's too late for you or you're too old or it's never going to work out. But your ancestors are actually trying to help you move forward, and they want you to pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to the signs they're sending you this week, pay attention to your intuition with this moon here. They're trying to move you forward. They could even be trying to help you break some generational thing here. Maybe there's been like a cycle in your family, like with having a rough time with money or a rough time in relationships, for example. Let me get another oracle. What one should I grab? Give me a second. Spirit, tell us more, please. Card number 19, Essence. I feel like I pulled this deck a lot too. I'm gonna look in the guidebook. I feel like a lot of times when I get this card, though, the message I get is like trying to be your true essence, like your true self. We kind of see like an inner child and a little baby lamb here too, with the child, like who you are at your core. Maybe since you were a child, maybe there was something that happened within the family lineage where you were told not to follow your dreams, not to follow your art or whatever that is, and maybe you slipped away from your true essence. But, okay. Find your essence. Simplify and contemplate in the Zen garden of your mind. Discover the stillness in the center of the cyclone. Do what's important and let go of the rest. Peel away everything that isn't truly you and let your essence shine. If you've ever watched a cut crystal hanging in a window in the sun, you'll remember seeing small rainbows around the room. Yet they all emanate from the same source. You have different parts that comprise your identity, yet beneath it all is your spiritual core. Take time to find your source and live life from your center. If something doesn't give you joy, don't do it, or find a way to make it more pleasurable. Don't try to expand your personal power and intent without first exploring and understanding the wisdom of your soul. And then there's an affirmation here. You can use this as your affirmation of the week. In my essence, I am joy. I'm having total deja vu right now. I feel like we probably looked at this before in the book. Because again, like I said, I remember pulling this card several times. And this too. But yeah, Spirit wants you to follow your dreams and let go of everything that's no longer aligned with you. This has been a message coming up again and again recently. At least I've done a decent amount of readings this week, so it makes sense, like, you know, reading your energy, the collective energy I read for this message, the Spirit really wants to come through. I think this eclipse season, if you're watching this in real time, even if you're not, the message is still for you, but in March we are entering into eclipse season, and a lot of times, you know, the universe kind of eclipses away or cuts out things that aren't in line with us. It kind of helps us move forward here. And sometimes it might feel like things are shaken up. or chaotic, but it's really for the best so we can get more in line with who we truly are at our core. And I feel like there's something you're not seeing. Like you might feel like you're stuck and there's no way out, but your guides, especially your ancestors, are really trying to help you right now. All right, so let's get some tarot now. What else, Spirit? What's going on? Can you expand? You have the Queen of Swords. More motherly energy coming through. Well, on the bottom we have the Two of Swords here, which makes me think of blind spot, feeling stuck and stagnant, not able to make a decision. I feel like there's something here maybe always needing outside validation, like outside people to help you, like going to your mom or going to other people, like people in relationships. But I feel like you're being called to embody like that independent energy that Aries brings. Make decisions, make choices that are right for you, and not go to everyone else to help you. Because when you always go to someone else to help you with choices, you're falling out of your essence. You're not doing what's truly right for you. So when making decisions this week, Spirit wants you to go within, spend some time with yourself, listen to your intuition. Listen to the subtle signs and messages from the universe, from your higher self, from your ancestors, your guides. And you will move forward. But there's really something here about recognizing your blind spot here. Recognizing like that when your head's in the ground, head in the sand, when you're thinking about the past or worried about things or whatever it is you're doing, you're missing out on the subtle cues of your intuition. And your spirit guides, again, specifically your ancestors, are really trying to help you get more in touch with your intuition right now. And that will help you make choices and do what's best for you and get into alignment. You have the Knight of Pentacles. This could have to do with your path for career and finances. Maybe a lot of you are feeling at a standstill here, looking for a job or worried about money. Your guides are trying to help you here. And I was sensing for some of you, the 7th house could be like business partnership or working with others. You might not be seeing opportunities right now or hearing them because you might be stuck in the past or just stuck in this fear state. Wow. And on the bottom we have the Queen of Pentacles here. Yeah, I feel like you're really being guided towards financial stability and abundance here. Safety, security. And we have the Hermit in reverse. Yeah, you're being called to spend more time in quiet reflection this week. There's something here, it's like your head's been, again, in the ground, like you haven't been able to see the subtle cues and get the guidance you need from your spirit team. And the way to do so is spend time alone, spend time with yourself. Journal, meditate, reflect. You can even start with a journal prompt like, what is my blind spot? And on the bottom we have the King of Swords. You're being called to do this so you can get clarity, so you can make choices moving forward that will bring you to this financial abundance, to this job security, towards whatever this safety net is that you're looking for. And again, there could be a big limiting belief that's too late for you, or I can't, like, if only my family was born with, like, I was born into a richer family. There's just a lot of emphasis here on limiting beliefs that could be keeping you, stuck and missing out. So spend time with yourselves. Pay attention to your dreams. Keep a dream journal. Journal in general. Meditate. Really, really clear your mind. Get fresh air. Spend time in nature if you can. Spend time on animals. Get away from your phones. Don't ask everyone else what you should do. I feel like that's something to just try out this week for a whole week. Like just try and get more in touch with your intuition. Don't ask other people what you should do. Do, what feels right to you. You can sit, and in meditation with your spirit team, with your guides and prayer. But in terms of like asking other humans or family or whoever you go to, I feel like you're really being called to strengthen your inner voice, that trust in your inner voice. I want to look at this card right here. Gentleness, patience, vulnerability, trust. Lambs or young sheep are associated with the more Christian version of Ostara, or Easter, but still beautifully represent the early days of spring. They symbolize innocence, purity, and vulnerability, just like the first sprouts of a seed. Lambs are trusting and submissive by nature and will approach your hand with joy and gentleness, waiting patiently for you to share your love with them. When this card eases into your reading, it is to encourage you to approach your desires with the same gentle energy. When planting a seed, you must learn to trust that it will sprout when the time is right. Be patient, my darling. Your desire is still yours for the taking, but it is taking its sweet time and making sure the conditions are right. You are being asked to trust in the path you have found yourself upon. Divine timing is at work here. However, you may find your journey will move along just a bit faster by openly communicating your desires and needs. Open yourself to help from those around you, allowing yourself to be vulnerable and free in your expression. Recognize the power of allowing yourself to be seen. By sharing your feelings, you create opportunity for others to support your needs. Okay, what I'm getting from this is like planting the seed. A lot of you guys are really wanting that job, or you're looking for that manifestation to occur. You're looking for that relationship. And you might be so worried about the outcome, and Spirit's saying, like, be patient here. You're planted the seed. And now you have to tend to it, tend to your garden, tend to whatever you're trying to build and manifest here. And also, like, you might be like, oh, I have worked on my mindset and stuff, but you have to like continue to work on your intuition, continue to work on your mindset and your belief systems, your thoughts, your affirmations. So I feel like tending to your garden and being patient and not getting frustrated or giving up when you don't see instant results. And again, not being super controlling of the outcome, because you might not see the opportunities, the blessings that Spirit is presenting to you. And with the Hermit in reverse too. So we were talking about not seeking outside help or validation from other people. I want to clarify a little bit. Don't ask people for advice who aren't in the shoes like you would want to be in. Like, don't ask someone financial advice or what you should do about your job or your money if they're not in a place you would want to be, if they're not doing well in your opinion financially or in their career. Or don't ask someone who has a bad history in relationships or in a toxic relationship what you should do in your relationship. Only seek help or guidance from people who you admire and who you would want to be or like resemble. So if you do need guidance, the Hermit could also be a teacher. Maybe you need an advisor, a guide, a healer in some sort of way. Like I'm thinking like a financial advisor or a job recruiter, or maybe you need help with like emotional stuff. You can get a therapist or some other type. Like, it's okay to seek help and guidance when needed. It's just be discerning with who you ask that of. And a healer, a guide, a coach could really help you identify your specific blind spots as well. All right. Let's get some more cards. Spirit, what else? Mature man. Yeah. I feel like this is the Hermit. Someone who has a life experience, like, that applies to your situation. You can ask them. Seek the wisdom, from those with the credentials. Wow, the home. Yeah, coming back to family stuff. Home is where we reside in, and it can also come back to our roots and our heritage, our family. Seeking help from maybe some older people in your family, like that you respect, that could be good here. But there could also be something coming through that an ancestor that's with you is a male here, maybe a grandfather or someone from the past. And they could be someone you call on, maybe if you have an ancestor altar, maybe not, maybe that's something you want to set up in your home, but you can call upon them, ask them for guidance, ask them to speak to you in your dreams and symbols, messages. Some of you may be considering moving somewhere else or visiting the land of your ancestors. Yeah, Venus and Taurus, romance. Some of you could be feeling blocked in love, and again, it comes back to maybe there is this pattern or cycle of relationship toxicity or something within your family, and you're like the curse breaker, like the cycle breaker here. Maybe you need help or guidance in relationships. But alternatively, yeah, there could be some romance going on. There is a focus on relationships in general. There could be a date this week. You could be going on a date. Some of you guys, maybe there's no contact with someone or you really want someone, and with the Aries energy, it's like, why don't you ask them out or speak up and see what they're doing if you're interested in someone? See if they would like to go out with you. But yeah, some of you too could be hearing from someone in a no contact situation. There could be communication coming in. And of course, again, use your discernment if that's someone you want to continue speaking with or not. But that's a message definitely coming through. Let's get a romance card after that. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Okay, I was saying something about affirmations and stuff. Like maybe you planted the seed, you want a soulmate, but maybe you haven't been tending to that manifestation. Spirit's saying, tend to that manifestation. You're trying to call in that love. You're trying to call in that soulmate. And if it's not that for you, maybe you're trying to call in the job or the money. This still applies. But whatever your intention is, and something you've been trying to draw in, a dream of yours, a goal, like tend to that. Like, sure, you set your intention, but are you visualizing it? Are you affirming it? Are you praying for it? Are you believing that it's coming? Are you taking actionable steps from it? Whatever you're trying to call in, you're being called to tend to those seeds you planted. Be patient, but also, keep working towards it. And specifically, the guidance coming through is use prayer, affirmations, and visualizations. You can use scripting. Sometimes I find it could be helpful to script. So write down everything you want, like a day in the life you can do, like a diary entry type of thing, or just write in present tense, like your life, how you want it to be. That sometimes makes it easier for when you do sit down and visualize it. You can visualize that situation you were writing about. And like affirmations, it can be like, I am with my soulmate. I am in a healthy, loving relationship. I have the job of my dreams. I make $100,000 a year. Like whatever you are trying to do. Just in affirm regularly. Or if you do pray, like talk to your ancestors, your guides, your angels, whatever, and call in and thank them for what you're calling in, like you already have it. But of course you can do other things, but this is confirming what we're saying, like tend to what you're trying to call in here, your spirit guides are saying. Let's get some more cards. Well, spirit. A fork in the road. Yeah, there's decisions and choices to be made here. What next? Where to next? And that's coming back to what Spirit said. It's for you. You have to do what's best for you. Go within. Or again, if you need help, seek someone who is the proper person, someone with experience, or someone who has what you want, or is qualified as a healer, a coach, a guide. They can help you too. But a free source is to use your intuition, go within when you're making choices, because you are at a point in life where things are shifting. You're ready to move forward on your path, but there's decisions and choices to be made. On the bottom, we have imagine. That's coming back. Spirit wants you to visualize where you want to be, and that will help visualize, get really clear on what you want, and then that should help you also make decisions moving forward. Now let's see what astrology sign will be present in your life. We do have air and earth energy coming through already. So we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, another Virgo card. Let's see though. Sun, Moon, Rising. Who is going to be important in group number 1's life this week? Jupiter. So Jupiter rules Sagittarius and Pisces. So Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. And I do see Aquarius on the bottom as well. So Sagittarius, Aquarius, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What else, Spirit? A lighthearted, carefree time. Oh, I like that. That could be that, like, a date perhaps you're going on this week, some of you. Peace and harmony. Oh, I'm liking this. Isn't great. Wow, and on the bottom we have reconciliation. So that makes sense with that no contact message that was coming through. Let's grab the other half of this deck to get a few more. What else, Spirit? Wow. Dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Nice. We do see like good financial stuff coming through. Staff, you will be taken care of in difficult times. And then we have Fly, a period of ill health and depression. Okay, if this is where you guys are at, again, seek help, seek guidance. And I feel like this is more the mental side of things. And I see you're moving from that. But a lot of times physical symptoms are linked to our emotional state, and really working on that in our belief systems, I think will really help you move into this beautiful energy here. But something to consider if you are having certain physical things going on, like maybe like your stomach's hurting a lot, maybe it's linked to your solar plexus, or maybe it's telling you that something isn't right here. A lot of times maybe our stomach will hurt, or we'll have a reaction on our skin when we're with people that aren't, or situations that aren't right for you. So just for a few of you that's coming up, just to pay attention to that. It could be linked to certain things going on in your life. And the way to really know is to spend time with yourself and reflect. But you can overcome anything, and you really are headed towards a beautiful place. But sometimes, yeah, you might not be feeling well or depressed because you're not living in alignment. You're feeling stuck, but by choosing you, by choosing what's right for you, you're really going to get out of that. Right? Let's see. I forgot to grab 2 decks. Let me grab one. And an angel number and an affirmation, and then do our yes or no. Spirit, what is the angel number of the week for group number 1? This card wants to come out. 1011, 1011. Take action. This is a call to action to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you will accomplish what you set out to do. Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. Oh my God, we've been talking about that. Perfect. Patience. Action. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit, for confirming that. And then what is the affirmation of the week for group number 1? What would be helpful for them to repeat this week? I release all negative thoughts about the past and all worries about the future. Ooh, I love that. I release all negative thoughts about the past and all worries about the future. So you guys can screenshot this or write it down if this is resonating. If you want to say this throughout the week, I think this will be really helpful, and it really does go well with everything else we've been saying. I like to say things 3 times, so I release all negative thoughts about the past and all worries about the future. Why worry about something that hasn't happened yet when you can just as easily choose to believe that it will all work out? All right, now let's wrap up your reading by doing a yes or no question. So what I would like you to do is come up with a question. It could be about the reading, the week ahead, or anything at all. So what I would like you to do is state out loud or in your head a yes or no question you would like the answer to. Pause the video if you need more time. Spirit, what is the answer to the viewer's question? Not the right time. And on the bottom it says listen to your intuition, which is a great last card because we've been saying that throughout your reading. Right? So take how that resonates to your question. Maybe it's something, you're wanting a specific person or outcome, but I feel like right now, at least this isn't for you. You're meant for a new beginning, for something else. But again, take how it resonates to your question. But that concludes your weekly reading. I hope this resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from the reading. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so on my website, kittyoutsidethebox.com. I will link that down below. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 1. I love you. By the way, all those ones for group number 1. Welcome, group number 2, to your week ahead reading. You were drawn to this card here. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You are all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading today. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What is going on in the next 7 days for group number 2? Card number 33, Oshun's Machete, Radical Truth, Clarity, Self-Awareness. Ooh, I love this. You're getting some clarity on something. It's going to really be helpful, I feel like. Something that's going to, maybe you've been doing some reflection lately or this week. You can be doing some introspection and just becoming more self-aware of maybe a pattern you have. And when you become aware of that, then you'll be able to break that pattern or that cycle and move forward, especially in some area where you've been feeling really stagnant. Okay, let's roll the Astro Dice to get more information here. This can be a little loud when it hits the table. Spirit, what's going on this week? We have Jupiter in Aquarius in the 9th house. That's interesting. I was looking at 33 and I'm like, that's the master teacher number. Like, I feel like you're really learning something and expanding your mind, especially with the self-awareness, because the 9th house, this could be higher learning, higher education, like travel, spirituality, religion. So, and with Jupiter, I feel like you're just really expanding your mind. You're learning a lot. You're doing things differently too. Aquarius energy, it could be like alternative methods or like alternate like teachings. I'm trying to think of a good example here. Like, I mean, esoteric stuff with this like combination here. The 9th house is like Sagittarius energy pretty much, and that Jupiter rules Sagittarius. I just feel like you're really expanding your mind. You're doing things differently. You're looking at things from an outside perspective, a different perspective, and you're going to get clarity on how to move forward, bring more abundance into your life. I love this energy. I know it's kind of vague so far, but probably because it's going to be so different for each and every one of you, but I'm really liking this. Let's get some cards out. Spirit, tell me more. What's going on the next 7 days for group number 2? Oh, another number 33. Wow. Trauma. Okay, you're healing. You're healing trauma here. You're becoming aware of a trauma pattern, something you've been holding on to. And because of this, you're going to be able to heal it and let it go. Wow, the 33, that's crazy. And that makes sense, maybe through some different healing or plant medicine or something a little bit different. It's like how you're going to heal this, how you're becoming aware of this, how you're breaking free of this. I love this stack. Let's get some more information here. Okay, card number 30, plant dying. Seek the medicine that nourishes the creative spark awaiting your presence. Wow, seek the medicine. Yeah, maybe some of you guys have decided to go to therapy or get a healer or look into astrology chart or human design. There's so many different things, but you're doing something or you've been doing something and it's really helping you nourish and heal trauma. Look in the guidebook for that one. We're going to get another card first. So, let's do a chakra card. This can help us identify where this is in your body. Card number 20, responsibility. Okay, solar plexus. Self-discipline, empowerment, reliability, fulfillment. I actually just did a solar plexus video several days ago. Probably like 2 or 3 videos before this one. But if you want, I have a chakra series, and so far at the time of filming this, are up to the solar plexus, which is identified by the yellow color, but it's all about our power, our confidence. And I feel like there's been some trauma or something you're identifying that's been keeping you playing small. It's been keeping you from feeling confident. It's been keeping you from being empowered and going after your dreams or sticking to anything, because you might have this like inner trauma, like, oh, I'm not good at anything, or I can't get anything done, or I'm not worthy. It could be anything along those lines. And I think you're really identifying that pattern. Maybe it's even right now you can start that. Now you're like, oh, maybe that kind of resonates. And now you can seek some medicine or seek guidance on how to heal this and work through it more. Because maybe you have been feeling less empowered lately, or feeling lost, or having low self-confidence. And maybe you're like, why can't I stick to my goals? Why can't I achieve what I want? And it could be from some deep wound. It could have happened in school, like maybe I'm not smart enough, I'm not good enough. But it could be so many things. This is a general reading. But I feel like you're really going to heal something, and you're going to break a cycle. It can even be like a cycle of procrastination, like and through this you're going to be able to take more responsibility and have more discipline and make things happen. They have this like seed germinating here, sprouting, growing, and this is like the intention growing. Like it's like we set in our intention, our goal at the beginning of the reading here. But after we set goals and intentions, we still need to nourish that, take care of it, tend to it. Be disciplined, be consistent. And through that, you're really going to achieve so much. But I feel like there's been something blocking that for you. And just becoming aware of that, like, oh, I do have this pattern of not following through with my goals or whatever it is, and taking the time to get to the root cause of it will be so healing and help you move forward. Okay, let's go. Let's use this deck in. And then we have card number 30. The number 30's come up twice now too. Joy. Yes. This sounds like a lot, right? We're talking about trauma. It doesn't sound fun, right? But by addressing things, by releasing things, by healing it, we will have more capacity to experience joy. And you will. Maybe there'll be I feel like this week there might be some low points where you really identify things and it could be a little triggering, but it's like following those triggers and working through them, feeling it, releasing it. Then, after that, you will have moments of joy. You will feel a lot of joy, a lot of blessings here when you seek the medicine, when you nourish yourself with the number 30s coming together by tending to your garden, by nourishing yourself, healing, doing the work in whatever way you're called to do so. It's going to lead to so much joy and freedom. So much. Okay, I want to read some stuff from the guidebooks here, a few of them. Let's see. So this deck is Healing the Inner Child, and I think that makes sense because I am picking up, it could be something that came from school age because it's a 33, but again, this is general. So trauma doesn't affect only war veterans and Holocaust survivors. It affects us all. Our brain is shaped by the experiences we have. Our interactions with our caregivers in our first 7 years of life create an internal map and define who we are in relationships to the world around us. The good news is that we can draw new paths on this map. We can rewire our brains. Trauma is not what happened to you. It's what took place inside of you when you did not receive support. Even a small event can become wired as traumatic in your brain if you don't get support. Two people can experience the same event, and one will suffer long-term adverse consequences, while the other won't. Trauma affects the way our brain develops and how we process emotions. With repeated trauma, we can become ashamed of who we are as a person. Gabor Mate, I like him, but I feel like I'm saying his name wrong, calls this the shame-derived sense of self. Trauma also makes it difficult for us to be in the present moment. We think we are reacting to the current situation, but we are reacting to the past. In this way, past trauma prevents us from being fully alive in the present moment. Many of us took responsibility for our parents' pain, sadness, anger, and grief. We might have vowed to never disappoint them, to always be nice, and were afraid to add more to their plate by having needs. On the outside, we seemed fine, but on the inside, we were alone, scared, sad, and confused. In the absence of a reliable support person, a child suppresses their emotions and hides them under a screen of niceness, aggression, or numbness. This card invites you to bring compassionate awareness to the traumas of the past so that you may heal the past and transform the present. And they have some prompts here to heal the inner child. If you guys want to screenshot this, I'm not going to read all of it. And then here's Journey. All right, and then I want to see this one as well, and then we'll get into the tarot. Okay, the keywords are experimentation, the power of hobbies, doing it just for fun. Experimentation and creative outlets are catalysts for joy and self-discovery, and this card invites you to explore the many avenues of your passions. There is no room for structured timelines or rigid outcomes. Instead, do it just for fun, allowing the spontaneous dance of creativity to emerge. Whether it's plant dyeing, using botanicals to make your own watercolors, or any pursuit that awakens your soul, let the journey itself, rather than the pursuit of perfection, be the reward. In a love reading, this card can mean embracing spontaneity as a way to reconnect. Surprise your partner with a hobby you both can enjoy, or revive some of the playfulness you had when you first started dating. In a reading about finance or career, invest in ways you can bring joy and excitement to mundane tasks. Pursue a different idea, seek inspiration, or engage with people who are innovators in your field to find a renewed sense of purpose. Whatever your pursuit may be, embrace the spontaneity of new endeavors and let go of expectations. You are called to let your joy run free, making space to see what can emerge. Oh, I love that. Yeah, spend time doing creative hobbies, things just for fun. That will be healing in and of itself. Love that. All right, Spirit, what else? What's going on this week? We have the 10 of Wands in reverse. This is releasing all that you've been carrying around with you. All the burdens, all the traumas, all the worries, all the unnecessary things that no longer are aligned with you. Releasing that. There's going to be a huge emotional release this week is really what I'm getting. It's like becoming aware of something, you're going to be able to release it, and it's going to feel so good. You're going to be feeling confident, and this is you're really healing your solar plexus. I feel like even this yellow in this card. The Queen of Wands to me is someone with a very balanced solar plexus, someone who's in their power, who's very confident in themselves and their lives, is full of joy and happiness. The Two of Cups reverse, and then the Hanged Man. Yeah, there could be something here with the loss of relationships that is a bit of the, trauma or something you've been carrying around with you, worry about an ex or situationship, or maybe falling apart or falling away from like family connections. It could even be a loss of a job, loss of some sort of partnership that could be still weighing on you heavily. And really the only way to get clear on this again as the Hanged Man is to take a step back, spend time with yourself. And look at this. There's like enlightenment implied with this card with the little halo around his head. And we're getting that radical truth, clarity, self-awareness. That's really what's happening here. When you take a step back, do the reflection here. Just that awareness is a huge first step, and feeling through that, working through that, letting that go, and you're going to be really feeling so much freer. The word freedom keeps coming through, which makes sense with this type of Sagittarius energy I'm feeling, a Jupiter energy, Aquarius. This is the card of total clarity. Oh my goodness. You're getting total clarity here, and you're just going to be able to slice that pain away, slice away whatever has been holding you back. You're going to have clarity of mind. You're going to know what's been blocking you, and you're going to be able to move forward to a new beginning. This is a week of clarity and awareness. This is all over this, and I think it's going to be so healing, so good, such a release. So you can move forward here to a new beginning, to a life more full of joy and accomplishment. I'm just going to make sure we're in frame. Nope. Sorry. The video paused after group number 1's reading. So normally I have it all ready to go for group number 2, and I forgot to check. I apologize. Okay. All right, let's get some more cards. What's going on, Spirit? What else? Occupation. Yeah, some of you might be guided towards clarity here on how to get the job you want or to move forward in your career. You can see what's been blocking you, holding you back, making you feel unworthy for whatever reason. Some of you may be moving forward into a leadership role, or even getting a job in general, having more responsibility here. Having a new beginning in terms of a career or job. Yeah, there's a new commitment. A lot of you, there is a new commitment coming, and especially in terms of career. Could be finding a job, or it could even be like educating yourself or taking a course or something in order to get the career you want. But you're going to be committing to something and having self-discipline here. And Spirit's calling our attention to the healing of the past so you can be more disciplined and empowered to truly commit to this and be ready for this. You could also be, this could be two different things. It could be about jobs and relationships as well. Maybe before relationships didn't work out because you really needed to heal something. And now you'll be able to feel more empowered and confident in your relationships. We have Saturn in Scorpio, inheritance. Yeah, there's something I feel like you've inherited from your parents, your family. Like maybe like your mom was really had low self-esteem, and maybe it kind of rubbed off on you. Like she was always like saying how she didn't look good, or something like that. Or even sometimes we don't know where trauma comes, and it could be generational. And also, just a side note, there could be someone here that ends up getting some sort of financial inheritance coming through, or you're learning about that. But I think for most people, this is more like traits that you've inherited. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Yeah, this is the hangman energy. Spend some time in reflection this week. You're really being encouraged to do that. To journal, to meditate, to even like spend time doing some hobbies by yourself. Working on, the limiting beliefs or the things that have come up so far in this reading. Spirit's really saying it's time to work on that. It'll help heal things and release things so you can get that job, that relationship, get that life that you are desiring. And then we have peace. You are headed towards more peace here. Once you release everything that we've been talking about. Now we're going to get an astrology card here. See who's going to be important in your week, in your life this week. So Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's see what we have here. Okay, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. And on the bottom we have Uranus, which is Aquarius. So Virgo and Aquarius energy. I have that right here. Virgo, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. This could be someone you're hanging out with this week or seeing, or like some relationship you're healing. Maybe family member or past relationship. It could also have to do, Virgo can be, maybe this has to do with work stuff, health stuff. Tell me more about the week ahead, please, Spirit. Teapot. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. I love that. Vacation. That's like that retreat. Yeah. Even if it's not like an actual vacation this week, maybe you're planning one, but I feel like retreat, vacation, hangman, it's time to take a step back from life a little bit and do this healing work. Family sorrow. Yeah, and there is a big link here with family. We have the inheritance, the family, something with family here. Time to get out of a situation. It could be what you're being called to release. It could be maybe a certain friendship, romantic relationship, a job, or what, yeah, it would be different for each of you. Great personal sorrow, family sorrow. Yeah, it's time to really feel those emotions and release those emotions. And on the bottom, we have someone new is entering your life. Yeah, so I feel like there is something here with acknowledging what you've been carrying around, feeling through it, and releasing it. And the only way you're going to do that is really spending time with yourself. And it could be seeing a healer in some way, too, to help you. If you feel like you need help identifying things. Get a mentor, a guide, a healer, coach. Could be really helpful here. There's also a new friend entering your life. All right, let's see what your angel number of the week is. What is the angel number of the week for group number 2? Look at commitments coming up again. We're talking about that. Commitment, 6-6. Applying honesty and light daily is a fast track to creating a peaceful and meaningful life. It's how you find solutions and comfort. Release worries by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up for the best is yet to come. Express your emotions. It will help all your commitments moving forward. You know, holding on to past relationship stuff, family stuff, job stuff, whatever, like all the above. Time to release that so you can really move forward. And the best is yet to come. Yeah, a week of healing and clarity and awareness is going to be so good for you moving forward. Even if it does uncomfortable, you'll be able to see the silver lining eventually. But, all right, let's get your affirmation of the week now. Is that what we're on? Did I miss any? Yeah. What affirmation would be helpful for group number 2 this week? What affirmation would be helpful? I allow myself to love who I am, not who I think I should be. Oh, I love this. I allow myself to love who I am, not who I think I should be. Beautiful. So if this is resonating, you think this will be helpful for you, what Spirit thinks it will be, take a screenshot, write it down. I like to say things 3 times, so. I allow myself to love who I am, not who I think I should be. If you take away all the who I should be, what is left? You start hearing the silence, the presence, and you receive a gift, peace of mind. Love and embrace who you are right now. Yes, I love that. All right, and we've made it to the end of your reading where we answer a yes or no question you have. So this could be about the reading itself, the week ahead, or anything on your mind at all. So what I would like you to do is state out loud or in your head a yes or no question you would like the answer to. Pause the video if you need more time. Spirit, what is the answer to the viewer's question? Choose a new direction. So take your question, how that applies to your question. Choose a new direction. All right, group number 2, that concludes your weekly reading. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from the reading. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so on my website, kittyoutsidethebox.com. I will link that down below. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 2. I love you. Welcome, group number 3, to your weekly reading. You're drawn to this card here. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You are all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading today. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What's going on this week for group number 3? We have card number 44, Oshun of the Dusk. Cycles, transition, closure. Number 44. I just saw 4404 on the clock a little bit ago in between readings. So it looks like you're entering into a new cycle. There's some sort of transition. One door is closing and another is opening. So we'll have to see what this is about for you. Let's start with the Astro Dice. This can be a little loud when it hits the table. FYI, Spirit, what's going on this week for group number 3? All right, we have Uranus. Yeah, change is coming. And Scorpio in the 2nd house. Okay. I said change is coming because Uranus is the planet that brings change. And we have cycles, transition, closure. So there is definitely some change coming this week. Sometimes this can be unexpected change, but you're watching this so you have a heads up. It could have to do with your resources. Interesting. We have Scorpio, 2nd house. When I think of Scorpio, it's 8th house energy. 8th house has a lot of energy of Scorpio. And it could be like maybe there's something here with inheriting money or something with your resources, something with your money, something with your work. There could be money coming in somehow. There could be a new job coming in. Something with your resources. But one resource too is time. There could be total change in time. Let's get some cards out. We need to... Maybe is it like Scorpion energy? I'm like, there's some mystery here still. What is this? I mean, it is going to be likely different for each person, but Spirit, can you give us some more information here? What's going on? Oh, it's 222 on the clock. What is going on? We have card number 35, integration. I feel like green. I love it. Maybe a lot of you have been in this place of healing. You've been doing inner work, you've been reading a lot, you've been working on yourself. And I feel like now you're ready to integrate all that you've learned and all of that growth you've had, like, and apply it into the real world, like, into your day-to-day, like, take all that knowledge you've learned, all that wisdom, and apply it to your life. And this will, I think, help you move forward in some way. I think you're ready. Maybe there's been this energy of kind of like dark night of the soul, just kind of just like being with yourself again, doing shadow work, all of that stuff. And I feel like you're ready to integrate your knowledge and go out there, make things happen. Let's get some more information here, but I'm definitely feeling that. Tell us more, please, Spirit. Easter egg hunt, card number 11. What you seek may not be what is seeking you. Perhaps a shift is what is needed. That's the big line here. A shift is needed. Change is needed. It's time to integrate what you've learned, trying to make some changes. It's like you guys know the things you're supposed to be doing. That's kind of what I'm sensing here. Like, I know I should be applying myself more to this goal, or like eating better, or moving my body, or dating, or whatever it is. Everyone's going to be different. It's like, you know, you should be doing things differently. And now you're like being called to integrate that knowledge and to actually do things differently. Maybe you're just like hoping for a change, but not changing yourself at all. It's time to shift. Chakra card now. Tell us more, please, Spirit. Expand on this. Money, wow, money's really coming through. Okay, your resource. But anyway, this is sacral chakra, number 14. Finances, power, generosity, abundance. Okay, a lot of you want money, you want more abundance, but a shift is needed. And I feel like a lot of you guys have a lot of knowledge and skills here on how to manifest, on what you should be doing with jobs or whatever it is. But yeah, there's a change in your financial status and your work and how you make money. And if you do make some changes, if you do integrate what you've learned, if you do follow your intuition, follow a plan, be consistent, your financial situation is going to improve here. For a lot of people, I do feel like there's something with change in work. Okay, let's... Then we have card number 39, pleasure. I feel like there's something that needs to be more balanced here, like overly working, not enough pleasure, too much pleasure, not enough applying yourself. I feel like most people here, it's something being guided to apply yourself differently, but it doesn't mean that it has to be hard. Like, I feel like you know that there's things you have to do. You know that there's like paperwork you have to fill out, applications you should be doing, projects you should be doing, homework you should be, whatever. There's things you know you should be doing, but I think you're putting them off because you're like, it's not fun, like, I don't like it. Spirit's calling you to bring more pleasure into your mundane tasks. Make things fun. Listen to good music, or like just dance around, like just make things more fun, make things more doable. There's procrastination here. There's a lack of like discipline or consistency or applying yourself for whatever reason. I think it has to do with like not finding it pleasurable. And like, how can you like get a dopamine hit when you're doing the things you need to get done? What are the tasks you need to do, especially in terms of career and finances? But it really could be anything. It's time, if you want to move forward, you want to improve things, got to do things differently. But the main message here is like integrate what you need to learn. I want to look at this here. I'm going to look at, I've never not looked at the guide. Look at this. Let's first do this. Is it the last card? All right. It's over. Shut the door, wrap it up. When Oshun of the Dusk appears in your reading, this is your cue to gracefully close the chapter you're currently in. Reflect on the lessons and memories, then muster up the courage to turn the page. Look at the cycles in your life and what each phase has taught you. Don't linger too long in the twilight when the dawn of your next chapter is waiting. What to do now? Complete any unfinished business and release emotional or physical baggage that won't serve you moving forward. The cycle needs to close for your new journey to begin, so take the action needed to step into your future. Buck up, Buttercup. Endings can be rough. This is your opportunity stamp conclusion on whatever has run its course. Tie up loose ends and make space for new beginnings. Keep in mind that your future awaits with fresh experiences and opportunities, so take the necessary steps to embark on your next adventure. Yeah, I think that makes so much sense. You got to get things done so you can wrap things up. You're ready for something new. You're ready for change. But there's certain things you just got to get done, and closure that needs to be needed, like things that need to be healed. You're ready to come out of the cycle you're in, and you're ready. You can integrate the knowledge you have. You know, their past experiences. You're ready to step into something new. Something more abundant, more fun. Okay, look. The answer to your question is hiding just under your nose. You may have passed it many times in your haste or through attempting to look in a place that you deem more desirable. Take a look again, and you might find it hiding there in plain sight, or you may need to look in the areas less traveled. Perhaps the biggest rewards are waiting for you in a place most people have avoided. There is an easy and rewarding pathway forward for you, even a new era awaiting peacefully to be discovered. But a different cycle comes with fresh challenges and will require unfamiliar things from you. This is your chance to think outside the box, searching for answers in unrelated or unexpected places. You may need to find people or experiences that awaken your inner magic and inspire you to be bigger than you are, or perhaps you can be the person for yourself, choosing to motivate yourself in a way you've never done before. This card also guides you to remain curious, ask questions, seek new adventures, and look for deeper meanings. The more you ask, the more you'll learn, and each Easter egg of knowledge offers a deeper understanding of your hidden potential or a piece of information to help you in your endeavors. I love that. This card even talks about like a different cycle is coming for you. And like, of course, yeah, there's going to be new challenges, unfamiliar things. And that could be something that's been preventing you, fear of the unknown, or like just fear of change, or just, yeah, there's something with that. But you're ready. You're ready for change. You're ready for a new cycle. Integrate what you have learned. Let's get some tarot. Maybe we'll look at the integration too. I've been liking guidebook stuff today. I feel like they are supplementing it. All right, Spirit, what else? What's going on this week for group number 3? Three of Pentacles in reverse, yeah. I feel like some of you, maybe you are looking for work. And you're supposed, and like there's something available like right under your nose, like this said, but maybe you haven't seen it. Or you're looking for one specific outcome, but you're ready for something different. Also, I feel like the Three of Pentacles reversed right under integration. It's like maybe you have certain skills you're not utilizing. It's time to integrate them and help you with your path. And if you feel like you don't have the skills to move forward, like learn them. So that could be your next phase, is educating yourself in something, mastering a skill. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse. This is like indecision or feeling hopeless, like you don't have options, but you do. Just have to really make decisions again and start with what needs to change? What can I let go of? What do I need to do more of? What can I integrate here from the past? Doing that reflection. What have you learned? What works, what doesn't? It's going to be specific to your situation. But again, you might be like, I don't even know what to do or where to start, or I don't want to do this. Like, I just feel like there's like just a lack of decisions or choices here. Try and make things more fun. How can you make it more fun? Four of Pentacles here. Yeah, this is like really clinging to a specific outcome. And this could also be a place where you feel like you don't have much money and you're hanging on and like really desperate for, like have a desperate energy a little bit. You're ready for change in your financial status here. You're ready to move forward here. And different action is needed. If you're wanting more money, you're wanting change here. How can you do things differently? Learn more about how to manage money. Learn, like go to, or if you're wanting a job, can you get like headhunter or whatever they call them, people that can help you, or a coach in finding it, or someone that helps you with your resume, or again, take a course or something that could help your resume expand. But also be open to different options. This is like clinging to the outcome a lot of times, clinging to something specific. And the Devil in reverse. I feel like you will be able to let go of what's been chaining you down, what's been keeping you stuck. And a lot of this could be just limiting beliefs, bad habits, lack of any, lack of motivation, lack of forward movement here. And look at, we have the card of transition on the bottom. This is you. Wow. This is you moving away from this. You're ready for a transition, and you are. This is a week you're taking action, you're moving forward, you're ready for closure, you're ready for this transition, you're ready for change. So what has been holding you back? It's time to let go of things, wrap things up, get the things done that you've been putting off. That will help. Those are the steps to start to move forward. But you really are headed towards more abundance here. That's ultimately, like, each of your stories are different, but where you're headed is somewhere, yeah, more abundant, more free. Sir, can you tell us more, please? Mature man. Some of you are being called to get guidance and wisdom from someone. Again, this could be a mentor, coach, a guide, an advisor, maybe even someone you trust, family member who has more life experience in the areas you're trying to improve, and they could help you here. But also, you have life experience too. It's time to integrate the past. The only way we can do that is by spending time in reflection, looking at the past, what worked, what didn't, and then making changes from there. That is huge guidance coming through for you. Like if you keep seeking a job or something, but it hasn't been working, like look and reflect. What have I been doing? Where have I been focusing? Maybe what skills should I expand on? Like, have you gotten any feedback from the interviewers or anything like that? Integrate what your past and how it went, and maybe you can like work on interview skills if you feel like something was off. Really just spend some time in honest reflection, introspection here, and then you can integrate what you learned and do things differently. And then we have the ring. Yeah, this is about commitments here, work commitments, relationship commitments. By doing this, you will improve all of your commitments here. But you are headed toward, a lot of you I feel like are headed towards a new work commitment in some way. Perhaps it's a relationship, but we have a lot of energy here about your resources. But you're also being called to commit to yourself, commit to growth, commit to doing this introspection, commit to your goals. Commit to getting those things done this week, and you'll see a lot of growth here. And again, you can make it fun. It's not all work this week. There is going to be some fun. Ostentation. Saturn in Taurus. Gosh, every time I get this card, I'm like, I think I need to look it up, and then I'm like, oh yeah. Please define ostentation. Pretentious and vulgar display, especially of wealth and luxury, intended to impress or attract notice. Okay. Some people here might feel really bad when they're like, see people online. They're like, they have so much more money. They have everything. I don't have any money. Spirit's like, don't compare yourself to other people. And they're just showing off because they're linking their value to money. And maybe that's something you've done. Maybe you feel like bad about yourself because you're not where you want to be financially, but that doesn't make you any less worthy of a person, and you can still get to where you want to be. So don't waste your time comparing yourself to others or worrying about what others think of you or anything like that. That's just going to keep you stuck. Okay. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And this goes with anything, attracting what you want, being on the same vibrational, like being in the same vibration as that. Enjoy, be in the present moment, enjoy what you're doing, make things fun. When you're in that state, you're going to be more likely to attract that job, to attract that partner, to attract that money. You want to be a vibrational match. And when you're in this low state or worrying about everyone thinks or thinking negatively or in a fear state or whatever it is, you're repelling. So you want to be a vibrational match and make things more fun, say positive affirmations, catch yourself when you're in a downward spiral of thoughts. And I think you'll really see a big shift here when you do this. A loyal heart, number 35. Oh, we have 35 showing up twice. Integrate too what you've learned from past relationships, if this is the case for you, if you're wanting love or better relationship or a stronger one. Maybe there was someone who wasn't loyal to you in the past, and maybe you had to do a lot of healing from that. But now you've learned red flags, you've learned what to look out for, you're learning more value in yourself and what you deserve. So integrate that when you're dating moving forward, and you'll have healthier relationships. A lot of you are attracting a loyal partner. You just, Spirit is telling you to apply the advice we've been giving towards that as well. It's all connected. Like comparing yourself to others who have relationships and stuff like that. It's where you know about yourself, and you don't know everything going on behind the scenes and all that. And when you love yourself, then you'll attract people who love you. So work on that. Now let's see who's important in your life this week. Sun, Moon, Rising. Sun, Moon, Rising. Who's important and who's relevant in group number 3's life this week? We have Mercury. Okay, so this is going to be Gemini or Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. This could talk about siblings, neighbors, and other people like close to us like that, aunts, uncles that could be a part of your life. But in terms of Sun, Moon, Rising, Gemini and Virgo. And then on the bottom we have Pisces. So Gemini, Virgo, and Pisces. Gemini, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Spirit, tell me more. What's going on? Financial pinch. Yeah, there's a lot of this energy is about you improving your financial situation. A chain of events will affect your life. Yes. I feel like there's some opportunity, something coming through this week, a belief you're having, like you're closing out old doors, you're like taking action, applying to something this week. It's all going to affect your life in a positive way. So go after those opportunities. Get those things done. Move in the direction you want to be, and it's going to have long-term positive effects for you. Move club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Do what's right for you. Don't let other people be like, oh, don't apply to that job, or don't do that financial thing, or whatever. And if someone's trying to make you do something against your will, they should not be a part of your life. Integrate what you've learned about relationships and life in general. Look out for the red flags. Let go of people like that. You've learned, you've had experience. Integrate what you've learned in the past in all areas of your life, and it will really help you moving forward. Look at this. Success is shared with good plans and hard work. Yes, coming up with a plan and doing the plan. You will be successful. Pay attention to your work. Yeah, there's a lot of energy here about work and finances. You will be successful if you integrate what you've learned, take the advice, you come up with a plan, you get the things done that you've been putting off, or just make a plan in general about how you're going to apply to jobs or how you're going to work on your skills, whatever it is. Come up with a plan, stick to it, and you will see advancement this week. Let's get your angel number of the week. What is the angel number of the week for group number 3? Eight. Swift action. Yes. You will enter a time of expansion, so begin taking steps forward. Begin to do that. Do it. Okay, so begin taking steps forward, achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Finances will miraculously improve. Yeah. Oh, and somebody has their mind on you. Yeah, take action. When you take action, you're like telling the universe, I am ready. Give me that abundance. I'm ready. I'm doing the things. I'm responsible. Whatever, all that. And then voila. Finances will improve. Relationships are going to improve. Take those actions. Get it done. Okay. What affirmation would be helpful this week for group number 3? I trust myself to make the right decision. I trust myself to make the right decision. Love this. You can take the screenshot or write it down and say this throughout the week. I trust myself to make the right decision. Always try to be your best supporter. The true magic starts when you believe in yourself. Oh, I love this. So true. And now we're at the end of your reading, where we will answer a yes or no question you have. This could be about the reading itself, the week ahead, or anything at all that's on your mind. So what I would like you to do is state out loud or in your head a yes or no question you would like the answer to. Pause the video if you need more time. Spirit, what is the answer to the viewer's question? No need to worry. There's no need to worry. Everything is going to be all right. So take how that resonates to your question, but Spirit's like, no need to worry. It's going to work out. All right, that concludes your weekly reading. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from it. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so on my website, kittyoutsidethebox.com. I will link that down below. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 3. I love you.